All right, so first cards we got out is some people are threatened by a fated connection, and they're told to stop. Their endurance levels are low to endure exactly what it is that they have going on. They can't endure the torment within themselves that they caused on themselves. So they feel threatened by others' energy levels being high. They're at their breaking point, and their life is trash. They have no twin flame connection, and they're trying to do reads on individuals, people that's in their lives, people that are in that they commune with, people that they communicate with. They try to do readings on these people based off the verses in another individual's life reading or in another individual's reading that they have heard before. They know that they are not the hidden treasure, but the abundance is in the reader, in which they tolerate and torture. They try to tame their endurance levels so that the reader is inquisitive but not informed. The individual that is we're referring to participates in a lot of disputes. They try to argue their point across a lot because they are hidden treasure. They're not seen by a lot of people, but they are very talented, very gifted. And they have a twin flame connection that people want to see in reverse all the time. So they want to see this person in battle with themselves, with them, me, myself, and I, and with the people who they love. But they have divine intervention. There are consequences when they avoid or when you avoid your twin flame connection. It is said that when there is a twin flame connection, there is a odds against odds in odds, which odds the odds of the odds in it. But the real is its odds is odds with the odds that's in odds, not the odds that's in it. These people look to rebuild the balance in their unfinished territory because they own themselves not. They know that they know that they sold their souls into a convention level, which would deplete their means, their minds, their souls, their bodies. They knew they would be depleted. But they sold themselves into this invention idea of it building them instead of casting them into shadows, in which that's what happened. Now they look to rebuild the balance, but they use sarcasm a lot as if they don't know that they're in trouble. The sarcasm is to complete the mission of the builder. The builder knows that the sarcasm is a sarcasm spell in which the sarcastic endure not. They say that they have an intimacy with an entity in which this entity endures much, but that endurance level is built on lies, therefore by which it isn't true and it isn't a level. It's actually a way to detour the individual in who which has not a twin flame. This person or people are selfish and they're being asked to surrender. And they feel like everybody else's feelings matter but their own, but they're selfish and non-committal, in which the spiritual values of that person or group of people is invaluable, in which the twin flame connection is with, but valuable to individuals in which they are jealous of that connection that the person and the individual has. That is why the sarcasm is being used against them versus using sarcasm for them, in which they understand it not. They think that it's a tool for you to use your abilities to show forth your optimistic attitude or your flanche aspects to the world, when really it's a way to deter an animal into retreat for life. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there, and I'll come back with another video in a second.